Hey y'all, it's Courtney, and I just wanted to make a really quick video. Get ready to get in the shower, but this was bothering me, it was weighing on me. First off, I'd like to say if you or somebody you love is struggling with their mental health or thoughts of no longer wanting to exist, please tell somebody, call somebody. And if you don't have anybody to call, the National Suicide hotline is 1-800-273-8255. Somebody is there 24/7 to pick up your call, and I believe you can even message with them. Please don't suffer in silence. And if you know somebody who's suffering, please let them know that somebody's there for them. Always. Anybody would rather that person come to them and ask for help than, what else can happen. So, I was watching my good friend Kit Kat's video, and I was like, oh no, what happened? And she told me to go watch Diane's live stream from today. Now, let me first off say, I don't always agree with Diane and Wendy. I don't watch them a ton. I wouldn't say I dislike them by any means. But they're just not really my favorites. Now Randy, I love Randy. She's always been kind to me. In my moment of need, she was there, and I want to return the favor. And I want to be there for her in a low point or a bad moment, and show my support. Now, what happened was, Perplexed Cutie, or Laura Keck, apparently, like I said, I don't really keep up a whole lot recently. I have a hard enough time keeping up with the people that I like, let alone people that I don't really care too much about. I do like Randy, but I didn't happen to see this live stream. But apparently they were talking about Laura, or Perplexed Cutie, on her live stream. So Laura made a tweet saying that basically, how do you know that you won a fight that you haven't even been involved in yet? Because two losers have to make up lies on a live stream. Looks like the wrong person committed suicide. That's awful. I don't agree with that. I have never liked her since the comments she made about getting a woman raped. Ever since then, that put a bad taste in my mouth. Well, more than that, but ever since then, that was it for me. I know that some people that I like her. Whatever. I'm not going to judge anybody for who they like, but I will say, if you support things like those kind of things being brought up in a petty internet drama, that's very disappointing. The drama community was very small to start out with. The people that were here from the beginning, you know what I mean. Boyd and the true crime community, and we've all just kind of formed into one larger community. But for those of us that started out in the drama community, our little trailer park of drama, trail park of YouTube is what I always like to call it, lovingly, we have to watch out for each other. Whether we like each other or not doesn't matter. What matters is when really messed up stuff like this happens, we gotta look out for each other. We cannot stand for stuff like this. We cannot pat people on the ass for making comments like that and say, oh, it's okay, and because then that sets it up for the next bozo that comes in after this generation, or not generation, but this, you know what I mean, this wave of people, then it sets them up to be even worse and do even worse things. And it makes it okay for people to do even worse things. If we let it go now, it will only continue to get worse and allow people to do even worse things. So if you don't know, I don't even want to say this, but because it's not my business, but it's already been put out there. Randy's mother ceased to live by her own hand. Now that bothers me first off. Okay, I apologize, but that bothers me first off because when I was a child, my own mother tried to commit suicide. And I'm saying it like that for a reason, because my comments keep getting shut off, and I really don't want them to be shut off in this one because this is an important video. I mean, I really don't give a shit about the comment section, but this is an important topic. So, I do give a shit, but either way, I want this out. Whether my comments are on or off, I want to get this video out because I feel this. Growing up, my mother had a lot of mental health issues, and they got passed on to me. But more than a handful of times in my childhood, she would try to take big handfuls of pills, or she would take off in the car and say she was gonna run herself over a bridge. And I don't want to make this about me. I'm just saying I lost my mom young. It wasn't from that, but still in all, I was just turned 20 when she passed away, and I know how much that affects me already. And I remember how much it affected me as a child when she would say that she was going to do that. And I still get those memories in my head. And for someone to use that against somebody in a petty YouTube argument, it's just wrong. And then come to find out, she actually made the comment. I don't know if this was another tweet or to somebody in person, but she said that the reason why her mother did that was because our friend Randy was such a disappointment, and she looked at her baby and saw how ugly she was and offed herself. What has to be going through your mind to even think that that might be a semi-decent thought in your head, let alone to take the time to type it out? As you're typing that thing out and it still doesn't click with you when you read it back, that it's fucking wrong and that's something you should never say to anybody, then you're the problem. You are the issue. This woman says the nastiest shit I've ever heard in my life. And this is an ongoing thing with her. She said multiple nasty things. And I'm just like, when do we draw the line? Like, what's too low? How far down will you go just to prove a point? Or, I know that when people are upset and angry, they say the nastiest things because they want you to hurt as much as they're hurting. But I don't feel it's like a passion thing with her. Like, she's so upset and, in her feelings that she wants to say the nastiest thing to make you hurt as well. I just think she just says things like this because it's it's been multiple times that this has happened, and it's just like,
I literally had 8 Whoppers.
When is too much? Anyways, if you have a channel or a Twitter page, I don't care how many subscribers you have, I don't care. Please let our friend know that we are all supportive of her and that this is not okay, and this is something that is off the table and should never be a topic for anybody else's discussion. Suicide is something that should never be brought up in a fight. It should never be brought up unless the other person wants to talk about it. and they want to vent about it or tell their story. It's never something that should be brought up, just period. And for my friends that are friends with this person, I just hope that you don't support this kind of behavior. I can't tell you that I won't like you if you're friends with this person, because that's just not who I am. I don't want to be that person. Like, if you talk to this person, then don't talk to me. That's not who I am. But please just don't support things like this, because one day it could be somebody that you love that's being drug out of the grave just to hurt you. Be it a child or parent. It doesn't matter. People should be left to rest in peace. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Randy, we support you. And I'm sorry that that comment was made. And I just don't know what else to say. This is such a hard thing to talk about, because, like, what else can you say other than it's wrong? And that it's just a nasty thing to say. I don't know. I hope that you guys are having an okay day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're healthy. I hope your belly's full. And I hope that you're happy as can be. Things are rough right now. People are acting crazy, going nuts because everybody's frustrated and scared, and there's just so much anger going on right now. It's okay not to be okay, but please, I know the drama thing is fun, and it's fun to kiki and haha and laugh and make jokes about people, but please, know when to draw the line, and know that certain things just aren't okay. I love you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a happy video. Hopefully something that doesn't have to be a shame on you kind of video. Love you guys.